Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with yet another video of the AZ Sports Fan live edition. How are we doing on this beautiful, beautiful Friday night or evening, whatever you want to call it, guys? The Arizona Cardinals are currently right now less than 48 hours away to play our Week 14 matchup against the New York Giants. Now, 5 weeks before this game, or where we're standing at right now, I would be looking at the schedule and saying, wow, we got the New York Giants and then we got the Philadelphia Eagles next. Easy wins. We got this, right? That's what I would have said. But the truth of the matter here is the Arizona Cardinals have now ate a piece of humble pie, and we're sitting where we're sitting right now at 6-6 on a 3-game losing streak and winning 4 games out of 5 games after the bye week, which is definitely not a good look for the Arizona Cardinals. Now, a lot of things you can really go ahead and point to. Kliff Kingsbury not adjusting, Zane Gonzalez missing some key field goals, Larry Fitzgerald not being there for the last 2 games. Whatever the situation you wanna basically blame it on, it was all a accumulation of a lot of things happening all at once. Now, I am going to go ahead and get this specific stream specifically for you guys. I want to make sure that I open up the phone lines because I want to hear what you guys have to say. I think that's the most important thing here for this stream is we're going to kind of roll how we been rolling before, where if you do have me on Instagram or Twitter, just send me a quick DM and then I'll go ahead and send you a link. So you can go ahead and click on with your smartphone and you're able to get onto the stream where we're able to talk some Cardinals. Guys, but that's the truth of the matter here. The Arizona Cardinals were loved. They were revered to be a playoff caliber type team. And now we're looking right now, sitting 6-6. The Arizona Cardinals aren't looking so hot anymore. And it's really frustrating as an Arizona Cardinal fan because we did have such a hard start. Not only are we losing, but the fashion that we're losing and the offense not doing anything is probably one of the most frustrating parts here, in my personal opinion. Something needs to happen, and something needs to happen fast. We do have a pretty good stretch here coming up with the Giants and the Eagles coming up. In a perfect world, we would beat them. But, you know, good things don't happen to the Arizona Cardinals. So we need to really kind of find out what's going to happen from here on out. We're going to go ahead and open up the phone lines. We're going to go ahead and read some comments. We're going to go ahead and overall just have a very good, chill Friday night, talk some Arizona Cardinals, and we're just going to overall have a very good time. Now, there's a couple different things that, you know, a little bit of stuff that went off. I know DeAndre Hopkins was on on an injury report. I don't think he practiced on Thursday. I don't know if you guys have been on my streams before, but I've said this before. I don't think DeAndre Hopkins likes to practice. I didn't have a doubt in my mind that he was like going to miss this game, and he's not. I think there was a report that went out saying that DeAndre Hopkins is going to play this coming Sunday, which I honestly was not completely surprised. I wasn't shocked by it. It just was kind of a trend that we've been seeing time and time again, where DeAndre Hopkins doesn't practice for some reason, but he's always playing on Sundays. Now there's also, you know, Larry Fitzgerald that's came off the list that's currently going on right now. He did come off the list, so we expect to see Larry Fitzgerald come back. And then I also did hear Jordan Phillips got off the IR, which is really good news. Definitely really good news. I don't know if he's going to have, you know, 100% back in, or if he's going to be more of a, you know, player by committee just for this game coming around. We'll kind of see what's going to happen with Jordan Phillips. But honestly, we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens here for the Arizona Cardinals. There's definitely a lot to go ahead and dive into today. Let's read a couple comments. I did automatically get some DMs. I saw my phone already buzz through. So let's take a look to see what we have here. Oh, right. Let's take a look. We got, you know who it is, your favorite, my favorite. Let me go ahead and just get my link here real quick. 1 second here. Let's go ahead and highlight some comments. We'll start off that way, and then we'll start bringing up some people and basically how everything is going to go down. Now, I hope I went ahead and got all my technical difficulties down. If you guys can do me one big favor, go ahead and put some fist bumps on the chat below if you guys can hear me. That would be much appreciated, just so we're kind of aware of what's going on and all that stuff. So definitely some fist bumps on the chat below while I add some people onto the stream. Take a look here, paste that there. All right. Now keep in mind, guys, that when you guys are added to the list, like when I'm giving you guys the links, you guys are most likely going to be sitting in the back for now until I bring you guys up. So keep that in mind as well. So like you guys might sit there for about 2, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, just really depending on where you land on in the queue. So don't panic. You guys will get your chance as long as you're patient with me. So everything's going to work out great. So let's read a couple different comments while we wait for our subscribers to kind of get it on here, and let's see if everything's been worked out. But let's take a look here. A couple different comments that we see. We see Roberto in the house saying, sadly, it's always the easiest games we lose. Let's change that trend. It's not easy to watch. I absolutely 100% agree with you, Roberto. Definitely. We have Lennon Wolf, the AZ sports fan, bro. I love your new picture, man. Keep rocking out with that Santa hat on, man. It's awesome. It says, love your videos. I'm a diehard Arizona Cardinal fan. Keep up the videos. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Let's take a look. We have N Yokoyama saying ASU and Wildcats. Let's USC comeback in football. We have Cooper Gaming saying Larry Legend. Absolutely, man. Super stoked about, we finally have a game coming up. So we do got our first people coming up. We do have Cardinals Sin here coming up with just a real quick announcement. He says, please don't spam. 1 second here. Now, guys, is my audio choppy at all? In your guys, is it choppy or is it sound good? I'm sorry, I know you guys already fist bumped me already, but if I can just kind of get some fist bumps here, if you guys can hear me clear as day, because I want to make sure I get some people on here. Cardinalson says, don't spam your comments. He's more than capable of scrolling and reading comments. Well, I appreciate you there. All right, well, let's start off with Mo Money. Bro, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, I could hear you crystal clear. My goodness, my technical difficulties seem to work.
One thing is it's very choppy on my end. It's like kind of robotic in a way. I can't really hear you that much.
Is it the stream like on YouTube, or is it like while I'm talking to you right now?
Oh no, now it got better right now. We're good.
Oh, perfect. Awesome, man. Well, thank you so much for getting onto the stream. More Money. If you guys weren't on my last stream, this guy has made an appearance. I appreciate you coming back, my friend. Let me know what you think of the Arizona Cardinals after the Rams game, man. Go ahead and let me know.
So after the Rams game, that was probably one of the worst games I've watched. I'm not even gonna lie. Watching that game was so stressful. We started off hot. Dan Arnold's 59-yard touchdown. I was like, okay, this is going well. This is going great. Kyler Murray's he's on it. The next drive, boom, boom, boom. They get down the field again. And then after that, we get back on offense, and we're not doing anything. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? Rams get the ball. They go drive down the field. They score again. And it got to a point where I'm like, are we just not going to do anything in the first half? Is that what we are? We start off slow every game. It's stressful. It's hard to watch. The play calling is abysmal. It's just I don't know if Kyler Murray if he's okay or if anything's wrong. Maybe it's the play calling. He's not liking it. Hopkins is just running curls and out routes every game, and I'm looking at these other route trees of other top receivers. They're running posts, streaks across the middle, and compared to D-Hop, it's literally only curls and out routes. And I'm like,
you're right, man. You're absolutely 110% right. I think the spray chart came out from DeAndre Hopkins, and everybody now has their eyes on what he's been doing this whole time, and it's really questionable. I don't understand why Kliff Kingsbury puts him in this position. If I was Kliff Kingsbury, I would definitely move him from left to right, maybe put him in the slot, mix it up, man. He's obviously your best weapon as a wide receiver. Why not use him to his full potential? Now, taking a look here against the New York Giants game coming up, man, what do you expect for this game coming up? And be completely honest here.
So what I did on Sunday, I watched the Seahawks and Giants game while I was watching the Cardinals and Rams game. So I was kind of studying the Giants and what they were doing and just checking it out a little bit and seeing what they did on offense and on defense. And their defense is legit, man. It's legit. If your offense can't stop them, there's no stopping them. They'll get through. They'll beat you on in the secondary. They'll beat you on the D line. Look what happened to Russ. He was sacked like 4 to 5. I think it was like 4 to 5 times. It was tragic for him, man. And if we can't block, if we can't, be on offense, they will get to us. And you have James Bradbury, and you have Logan Ryan, Leonard Williams back there, and it's gonna be kind of tough unless we're really on it.
Yeah, man, I completely agree with you, man. It's not going to get better for the Arizona Cardinals unless we make the change. Let me just ask you this one quick question here, my friend. Kliff Kingsbury. Yeah. Let's say we go 0-4, and this is probably the most hardest thing that can happen for the Arizona Cardinals. But let's say we do go 0-4. Do you say we keep Kliff Kingsbury after that, or do we move on, just get him an OC? What do you say in that scenario?
In that situation, it's tough because I wanna have hope in the guy. I wanna have faith and belief because uh, at first glance, we're like, Kliff and Kyler, this is a good combination. They know each other pretty well from the past. This could work out. But if he's not willing to make the changes after every game, it's just not gonna work. And if there's no clear change, like let's say we did lose, but changes were made, then I'll be like, okay, you know what? At least he was trying to make some changes. And we might not have gotten the dub, but he's doing something different. Getting hop the ball more or running the ball more, getting Kyler out there more, and different things. If I'm like it's evident that he's doing something, then okay, I'll cut him some slack. But if we're losing these games the same way we've been losing these past games, then no, we should. I'm not dealing with that for another season. I just can't sit down another 16, 17 games and just witnessing that every single time.
That's well said, man. Beautifully said. I like what you said because not only if we do go 0-4, but it's the way that we play is a big deal. Completely agree with you, Mo Money.
Yeah.
I do got some more people here on the waiting docket. Thank you so very much for your time, man. Hopefully you stay on the stream, and I can get you back on another stream. All right.
I will, man. I'll be here. I'll be here all the time.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you. All right, guys. Next we have Kyle in the house. Bro, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Kyle, thank you so very much for coming on. I really do appreciate you. I'm going to kind of ask you the same questions. What do you think about the Giants coming up week 14, Arizona Cardinals? What do you think?
They have a very underrated defense, as we've seen. And I honestly, since we never beat the teams we're supposed to beat, I've been saying this since the Seahawks game, and I saw you said it like last week or whatever. I don't see us winning this game. That's just how we've been playing. I don't think Kliff is going to learn.
Yeah.
But
yeah, man, here's the truth of the matter here, man. I think we're all frustrated, and I can hear it in your voice too, man. The excitement that we had for the Arizona Cardinals moving on. At one point, we were 6-3, 6-2, somewhere along those lines, and now we're looking at 6-6. Kliff Kingsbury, man, what do you think is going to be his future? Now, obviously you're not a crystal ball. I just want your actual opinion on this matter. If we do go 0-4, 1-3, basically less than half and half, 500, do you say we move on from Kliff Kingsbury, or let's be patient, let's not get crazy? What is your opinion?
I feel like we like to blame like the Zanes, the Kylers, the Kirkpatricks, and all that stuff, which they do contribute to the unsuccessful part of these last couple games. But one person we need to look at is Jordan Hicks. He's been playing horribly lately, which no one ever says anything about it. We have Isaiah Simmons, very great talent, just sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
Which I know Hicks is like the kind of like the big leader. He has like one of the C's, obviously. And I say let's say we keep the whole team that we've had besides Zane, because I don't want him, obviously. But if we keep like the exact same team, I say we just take away Hicks's C and give it to Buda Baker, and then let Chandler have his back. And
okay, that's fair. Okay, so you're kind of on the train where let's not get too hasty. Let's keep Kingsbury. It doesn't matter what happens, right, for these next 4 games.
Well, if it goes 0-4, I want him gone, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. No, and that's fair. And that's 100% fair, man. And I don't get the people that are always like, hey, trust the process. But I think at the end of the day, there's only so much that you can trust. If he doesn't do anything these next 4 games and we're still not doing anything, then it's different. Why would we waste another year when he doesn't have the ability to adjust? Does that make sense, right? Are you on that same boat?
Well, if we go 0-4, then clearly he hasn't learned anything. So what's the point in even trying for another year to be unsuccessful when we have the talent?
Absolutely, man. Completely agree with you. What is one thing, in your personal opinion, I know you probably haven't watched a lot of New York Giants games, but what's something that we should definitely look out for a next factor for the New York Giants?
Obviously, Martinez. I feel that if we keep Hicks on Evan Ingram, he will have a really good game. If we keep Simmons on him, he might get shut down. It just kind of depends on who we put on him, and also if we actually put DeAndre Hopkins in the slot or on the other side, not keep him in the same spot and actually throw to him in the first half, because we've been scared of that for some reason, even though he's, in my opinion, Well, obviously he's a top three wide receiver. You could put Devontae Adams over him now, but I obviously won't want to do that because I'm biased. But
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely, man. Yeah, I completely agree, man. You have some definitely dropping some knowledge here. Let's see what happens. Anything can happen these next 4 games. We can, make it to the playoffs. We can just be in the outside looking in. It really depends on what we need to do on our end. Like, we're controlling our own destiny, but honestly, I think the Vikings have a little bit to say too, because obviously they're in the 7th spot now. So, bro, thank you so very much for being on. I have to get into the next caller here. I'll get you back on another stream, okay?
all right, hard to say this, but go Cardinals.
I agree with you, man. Thank you so much.
All right, see you.
All right, appreciate that. That was our guy, Kyle. Next, we have Luke in the house. Luke, bro, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Luke, thank you so very much for being on the AZ Sports Fan here on YouTube. What do you think for this Arizona Cardinal Giants game? Do you think it's going to be an upset for us? Do you think we're going to win? What do you think is going to happen?
Honestly, I just don't think Kliff. I've not seen a lot of improvement from Kliff in the last 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
I think Giants are going to take this one. I think the defense is just really underrated. And, people actually are starting to respect the Giants defense.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think they're a really good defense. They're coached really well, and I just don't think Kliff can adapt to that. So I think actually the Giants are going to win this one.
Wow. And that's crazy, man, because let's be honest here. I think if we were looking at this game 5-6 weeks ago on the schedule, we'll be like, wow, we have a good little 2-game stretch, right, with the Philadelphia Eagles and the Giants. But you're right, it seemed like something changed, and they're now playing really good football, especially on the defensive side. And if we can't figure out offensively, we've seen what we look like. It's terrible. It's a lot of 3-and-outs. Kyler looking frustrated. DeAndre Hopkins looking frustrated. Let me ask you a question, which this is based on your opinion. Do you think there's something a little bit more behind the scenes that we don't know of? I don't know. There's people saying something like DeAndre Hopkins doesn't like Kyler. Kyler doesn't like Kliff Kingsbury. Anything like that. Do you think there's anything like that going in the background, or you think it's just frustrating because what's happening in these games?
I wouldn't say that Hop is hating Kyler or anything, but I just think there's just the team morale is so low, especially lost to Seattle, and then we lost to the Rams and all that. I honestly think everyone. I don't want to say they're turning on Kliff, but it just seems like everyone's just getting real. It's just demoralizing these last games. I just find it so weird how it's the beginning of the season and we lose to Detroit, and the Panthers are like, "Oh, our defense is really bad. Let's get that fixed, and then we're gonna be really good." Defense gets fixed, and this offense is just an absolute shambles right after. I just think I'm sure there's a lot of frustration, especially with Hop. I think he wants the ball, and they're just so afraid to do that. But I don't think it's the Kyler and D-Hop hating each other. I don't think that's what's happening. I think for them just getting mad at Kliff.
Okay, and that's completely fair, man. Thank you so very much for coming on, Luke. I really do appreciate you. I got another caller coming in here. Thank you so very much, man. Any last words?
No, not really. Just go Cards.
All right, appreciate you, man. Thank you so very much. Hopefully we get a win, but we'll see. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. All right, guys. Next we have Jordan P in the house. Thank you so very much for coming on. Jordan, can you hear me, my friend?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, bro, I can hear you crystal clear now. Dude, let me know what you feel in this game here.
First with the Rams game, or?
No, we're not going to talk about the Rams. I think we're all frustrated with that dang game. Let's move on.
For the Giants, actually, I'm from New York, so I was supposed to be at this game. I was at the game last year when Chase Edmonds did his thing, but yeah, I'm pretty pissed that we can't be at this game. But maybe it was for a good reason because we're playing horribly right now.
Yeah, you're right, man.
But for the Giants game, their defense is legit. Leonard Williams has been an animal. He has 8.5 sacks on the season, I believe.
Nice.
James Bradbury has been a top corner. They have good players at each level of their defense. Blake Martinez at the linebacker position, Jabril Peppers as a safety linebacker hybrid. They got Leonard Williams in the D line. James Bradbury's also been a top corner. So I mean, their offense is not very good. If you stop the run, then they can't really do much. Daniel Jones, I don't really like him. He's not that good. So I'm not worried about Daniel Jones. I'm more worried about just stopping the run. Once you stop the run, their offense is going to be nothing, really, pretty
Right.
much. But
Well, the Seahawks versus Giants, it was 17-12, right? So
yeah,
they
it
ended
was
up
a
beating
really.
them.
Hmm.
That's crazy though. They held Russell Wilson to 12 points. Like that's nuts, man.
Yeah, and they held him to 12 because however their defense they were playing, it was mostly coverage sacks. So you would see he's holding the ball, trying to find somebody open, and then the Giants D line crashed in. So they have good coverage players in the back end. So we're gonna have to be able to. That's the thing I don't understand with Kliff is like he doesn't innovate the offense in terms of like moving the pocket because for Kyler he's shorter, so I mean it affects him a little bit, staying in the pocket. So why don't you do bootlegs and rollouts? Get him on the move, and since he's shorter, he can see the field now, and also he has that threat to run since he's already out the pocket. If you're keeping him in the pocket, they're gonna just must rush the middle and then have the D ends just not really rush too much so he can't escape. But he doesn't even do that.
Yeah, man. I think honestly, the whole bootlegs and that was mentioned a lot here, like on the
Mm-hmm.
local radio stations. Like, why not give that an option for Kyler Murray to do something like that? We seen, what's his name, Jared Goff do it all the
Yep.
time. Play actions, he thrives on it. And to say that Kyler Murray can't do that, it's just weird, man. Did you see the spray chart from DeAndre Hopkins? Like how like
Yeah, I've seen I've
brilliant it
seen that.
looks,
I've talked about it for a while actually, but
dude.
he it's bad. And as far as Cliff Kingsbury goes, I've been on the hype train. I started the train to fire him weeks ago.
Yeah,
A lot of fans were saying, "No, you're crazy." Now they're coming around. The thing with him is that last year, when you look at what we were bad at on offense, was him calling too many screens
yeah,
and him not running on the correct downs. That's to me what I think, because he would run on 2nd and 9, or it just didn't make sense to me how he was implementing the run, especially through the first 8 weeks before we got Drake. But
hmm,
now this year, it's he's not even using the screens as much, and not even using them when you're supposed to. Because one play that really got me pissed off was when we were in our own end zone and we were throwing out of our end zone, and Christian Kirk he called for a go route, and the DB is 12 yards off Christian Kirk. So I'm like, why not throw a screen right there or a hot route? Get it out of his hand quick, and you pick up that first down. But he's calling bad plays at the wrong
yeah.
time. And a little nugget is that he's 0-3 versus the Belichick any head coaches from the Belichick coaching tree. So
Ugh.
this year he lost to Matt Patricia from Bill Belichick, Brian Flores from Bill Belichick, and then he lost to Bill Belichick himself. And now Joe Judge from the Giants is from Bill Belichick.
Oh
So
my goodness.
it's just like I don't understand why he doesn't change what he's doing. And last year, our run schemes, he actually had some running plays that actually, they were innovative. This year, it's either I'm going to hand it up the middle or it's just going to be a toss. That's it.
Yeah, man, you're right. You're absolutely 100% right. I think his job is really on the line these next 4 games. Now,
Hmm.
whether it happens or not, we'll see what happens these next 4 games. But these 4 games are crucial. Do you think the Cardinals can have a chance to win this game? I get that their defense is really good, but do you think we have a chance? I
I
guess
mean,
we all have a chance, but
hmm I, if you like, I even said this last week, but then I guess it came back to bite us because I said it last week. Stop the run for the Rams. You're gonna win the game. But what Vance did was he put too many people to stop the run and just left people wide open. It
yeah,
didn't make zero sense to me. But the Giants game we can win because their offense is not that great. Um, I just think Kliff has to call better plays. He needs to call. He needs to stop. He's opposite in terms of being aggressive. He'll go for 4th and 5 when it's the second quarter, but then when it's 4th and 1 and we need a touchdown instead of tying, he's just gonna be like, no, I want Zane to kick it. I don't trust
you're
Kyler
right. Yeah,
Hopkins.
you're absolutely right.
I don't
He's
trust
aggressive
Kyler
at the
and
wrong
Hopkins.
times.
I don't trust Kyler and Hopkins. I trust Zane, who's already missed 6 kicks.
Yeah,
Let's trust Zane. It
yeah,
just doesn't make sense. And
it
also
doesn't.
Cliff, like I don't know, because in the beginning, he would always say like, this is on me, this is on me, I have to change. But now he's just changing it to make excuses, saying, you have to give credit to them. You have to give credit to them. They get paid too. Well, you get paid.
Yeah.
So you can't keep saying this is the NFL. You're gonna lose. No, we're losing in the same fashion every week. It just
100% right, man. Dude, you're completely dropping like fire, like facts, honestly, dude. Seriously. That's the truth of the matter. I hate being that same mentality where it's like, oh, they get paid too, but you're right. Don't you get paid too? Like, don't we get paid to win these really close games? And a lot of it
exactly.
has to do with Zane Gonzalez missing field goals or him not doing the right play call, being aggressive when he shouldn't be. Yeah, I agree with you, man. 110%, bro.
And in terms of like coaches, like because I know people say, well, who are you gonna get if you fire Kliff? Obviously Eric Bieniemy is the big name, and I think it'll work. People saying, he can't fit in that offense. At the end of the day, they run shotgun over there almost more than 70% of the time. So that's what Kyler needs, shotgun offense. And let's just say, somehow, do you know who Kyle Pitts is from Florida? I don't know if you know him. The
It
tight
sounds
end.
familiar, but no.
It's a monster tight end in the draft. If we were to somehow get him, this offense would kind of be like the Chiefs, a monster tight end. They have monster wide receivers. We would have a monster tight end, monster wide receiver. So it would kind of resemble that type of offense. And they do shotgun, so it would work. And also one other option that I think not many people are talking about that could happen. I don't think it would, but Lincoln Riley from Oklahoma, who was
I heard that,
Kyler's coach in his Heisman year in college. And Lincoln Riley's a proven winner. Kliff was, sorry to say, he was a loser in college.
Yeah.
Lincoln Riley is a winner. He's had Kyler when he was a Heisman. He knows how to call plays. So, I think, we could explore those options.
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
I agree with you. I think at one point I would have been like, well, he's from, the college that he was playing in. But I'm tired of that excuse, man. You're right. He was a loser. Yes, you're right. I'm mad at him right now, so I'm not going to defend him, but he was a loser. And if we can get somebody with a winning mentality, I would love that. But, bro, thank you so very much for coming on. I will get you back on another stream, no doubt, maybe a post-game. We can definitely reconnect, all right?
Thank you so much. Go Cardinals.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Yeah, but here, guys, this is the truth of the matter, guys, that we're right now, the Arizona Cardinals fans, the Arizona Cardinal organization, we're all going to shambles right now. We do not know why Kliff Kingsbury cannot solve this riddle. Yeah, and I'm saying a riddle because he's making it seem like it's this hard puzzle, this 1,000-piece puzzle that he just cannot figure out how to stop the defense. The book has been put out already, how to stop this Arizona Cardinal offense, and it's up to our head coach, Kliff Kingsbury, to make the change, to make the adjustment. That's why he's living in that big mansion. The picture that we all saw in draft night when he's sitting there when there was a fire going on during summer. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. He gets paid the exact same way that other teams get paid. And how is it the same situation right now where the Arizona Cardinals cannot figure this out to save their lives? That's the frustrating part. That's the part that infuriates me, infuriates Jordan, infuriates Kyle, and Mo Money, everybody that has been on the stream. It's infuriating to see this type of football because we know we have the pieces. We know that DeAndre Hopkins is arguably the probably top 3, top number 1 wide receiver in all the NFL, just really depending on who you ask. This is the truth of the matter here. You're the head coach of the Arizona Cardinals. You need to find a way to win. That's your job. And if you're not getting it done, why are you our head coach? That's my question, man. That is my big question as far as everything. Now, we do got our first super chat in the house. We got Rudy. Bro, thank you so very much. Super chat, super sticker, $9.99. Bro, let me give you a quick dab. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so very much. Very cute baby, by the way. Yes, thank you, man. But yeah, here's the truth of the matter here. The Arizona Cardinals need to figure it out, guys. We were flying high at one point. We were 6-2, 6-3. We were looking good, and now we're getting a piece of humble pie. And everybody who kind of doubted the Arizona Cardinals are going to come onto this page, and they're going to come onto this fan base that we have here, where all we want is a winning organization. That's all we want. It is not too much to ask for, darn it. It really isn't. But I don't know, guys. It's the frustrating part. Now, I did get some DMs here on my Instagram, guys. I went ahead and I gave you guys some links. I think I have Eli and Jakey. I sent you guys some links. If you guys did not see it, just click on the link and you'll be able to get on the stream if you guys want to. If you don't, we'll continue to read the comments until other people get on. All right, let's keep on reading through the comments. Once again, Rudy, thank you so very much for the super chat. It means the world to me, to the to this YouTube channel, helps me grow. Now, I also want to mention, guys, This is probably one of my last live streams. Maybe I might do one Sunday night, after the whole Giants game, but I will be moving, so I'll have a completely different studio going on too. So next week you'll be looking at a whole different studio, different setup. It might take me probably about a week to get everything set up, but don't fear, everything will be good. So I'm really excited about that. Let's keep on reading to the comments here. We have Highness saying it is nonsense in its original form. We have to deal with it and pick up the slack that it's simple facts. Yeah, man. And I think you're referring to, being Kliff Kingsbury just not doing it, man. He's not doing it. I hope that you're referring to, because we're kind of sitting 6-6 right now, and looking at the Giants on the schedule, a lot of fans kind of already seem like we're not going to win this game, and that's frustrating, because I kind of feel the same way too. All right, let's keep on reading to the comments here. We have Ryan saying Kliff is a bad play caller. Hire an OC and make him call plays. Yeah, I mean, I do think that this is a solution, absolutely a great solution. But any offensive coordinator that would be like awesome, that would be exciting for us to get. If he's not going to get a head coaching job, most of the time, if he's with an winning organization, he probably would not leave, if that makes sense. Because I know a lot of people are saying, bring Eric Bieniemy to become our offensive coordinator. But, like, I'm the first person to say, guys, like, Eric Bieniemy is not going to leave the Kansas City Chiefs to be an offensive coordinator for the Arizona Cardinals. It's not going to happen. If he leaves the Kansas City Chiefs, he's going to be a head coach somewhere, or he might be a head coach for the Arizona Cardinals. That's the only reason why he would leave the winningest team right now. We could probably be seeing like an empire right now, the new Patriots with the Kansas City Chiefs, because Patrick Mahomes is on a whole nother level right now, and I cannot see Eric Bieniemy leaving that organization for the Arizona Cardinals. I cannot see it. All right, let's keep on reading to the comments here. We have Lonesome saying Kirk is way too inconsistent, and Isabella it's not good, and everyone is covering Hopkins. They need to step up. Yeah, man. And here's the thing, and I meant to ask the people that were on the stream as far as their opinions on Christian Kirk and Andy Isabella. I've been saying it time and time again, man, that I've so wanted us to get a top wide receiver this last draft. I get, we got DeAndre Hopkins. I get it. But DeAndre Hopkins is 28, 29 years old. We have Larry Fitzgerald probably about to retire. He got off that list, that's currently going on right now. And the way he brought up his press conference coming back from, coming off the list, he made it seem like he was like really fearful for his life. He updated his will and everything was going on. And I think he really kind of put his life in perspective. Now, if that's going to be the case and he doesn't continue with the Arizona Cardinals, we will be heartbroken. Let's be honest here. An Arizona Cardinal team without Larry Fitzgerald would be a weird sight to see, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Either this coming off season or next year. It just might have expedited it, to be honest with you. This whole, being put on the list scare and all that situation and everything he did in his personal life. He's got a family to look out for. That's his number one priority, and I do not blame him at the latest if he says, I'm going to call it quits this year. I had a big scare, and I'm not willing to risk my life. I'm a father of some kids. So I wouldn't blame Larry Fitzgerald if he decides to take that route. Honestly, I really wouldn't. Let's keep on reading we have Zach Attack TV saying Isabella is scared of the ball. Dude, he's the look in Isabella's eyes, man. There's no physicality. There's no ferociousness. This is my ball. The ball's coming to me, and I'm going to do everything in my power to beat you to get this ball. There's nothing there. It's like either a blank stare because he's not comfortable, blank stare because the guy, opposite him beat him on, him getting to his route. I'm just tired of, I'm tired of not seeing Andy Isabella catch these catches. Is that makes sense? But I also don't really understand why Kyler Murray gives the ball to Andy Isabella when it does have these crucial downs, like the 3rd and 12 or 4th downs. I personally wouldn't give it to Andy Isabella. We have DeAndre Hopkins, and I don't understand why he does that, but that's another topic for another day. We got the one saying, if we make it to the wild card, I hope we can do what we did in 2008. Yeah, man, I agree with you, man, but here's the thing. if we make it to the wild card, things need to change dramatically, and they need to change fast. And I mean, these next 4 games is crucial. If the Arizona Cardinals, end up going on a, 2-0, and then we start playing the San Francisco 49ers, we can possibly go 3-0 and probably lose against the Rams again, just really depending. I really do feel like if the Rams have such a dominant lead and they're going to win this division, they could possibly sit all their starters in the last game. That's possible. So we got to take that into consideration as well. But we need to take care of what we need to take care of first. And that is number 1 priority. The Arizona Cardinals offense needs to get going fast. Like, they need to make sure that they keep scoring quick. And they can't go for all these 3 and outs, because we've seen it before. Our defense can only play so much before they just break. And when they break, they score after score after score, and we're seeing, 3rd and 12, 3rd and 15, 3rd and 16 downs getting converted, and it's frustrating. And our main, the thing we want to do is we automatically want to blame the defense. But let's be honest, if you take a look at the time of possession, they've been on the field for probably half the game, and it's not fair, man. It really isn't fair. So this offense needs to figure it out for sure. These comments are flying by here. Oh, we got a New York Giants fan, Ricky, saying Giants are way better than the Cardinals. I cannot disagree with you, especially how your defense is playing. So you can possibly build just trying to be a troll and come on here, but I don't disagree with you as terms of how you guys are playing compared to the Arizona Cardinals are playing. So that's as much as a reaction you'll get out of me. So, I mean, it is what it is. All right, let's take a look to see what everybody else has to say. We have Jackson Webster saying top 5 wide receiving free agency 2021 currently. Allen Robinson, T.Y. Hilton, Corey Davis, Sammy Watkins, and Antonio Brown. I'm glad you brought that up. Allen Robinson is probably the only one that's really, really intriguing to me personally. T.Y. Hilton's getting up there. I don't think he has that same burst. Corey Davis is intriguing. Corey Davis is definitely intriguing, especially being a number 2 wide receiver. Sammy Watkins has a lot of injuries personally, and Antonio Brown, I don't want that drama here, man. I really do not want that drama, but Allen Robinson would be a really great asset. And Corey Davis is definitely not a big name, but he's had a probably one of his best seasons as a Titans this year. So I like that, man. Thanks for bringing that up. Let's keep on reading through the comments here below. We have Paul Nona say, do you think we can stop the Wayne train Giants by 6? I don't know, man. You might be a Giants fan as well. I don't know, dude. Here's the truth of the matter. The Arizona Cardinals just need to figure out. I don't think we can stop anybody defensively. And that's just the truth of the matter. We probably have 4 to 5 stops defensively. And then anything after that, we just break. So if the Arizona Cardinals can somehow score points within those time frames that we stop offenses, then we'll have a good chance. But our offense has been sputtering out of control right now. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's any given Sunday. I like to say that all the time. It's any given Sunday. We have Ice Slap saying, we need to trust D-Hop. Get him the ball way more. Yeah, man. I want to see some more deep shots. I want to see DeAndre Hopkins 50-50 ball. I want to see that. That's something that we need to see. Let's be honest, guys. We can very well be a 5-7 team right now. We got so lucky with that Buffalo Bills games, completely so lucky. If we ever gotten anything from a football gods, if they're out there, that was our game right there. That was our game for us to kind of win there. So keep that in mind, man. We could be a 5-7 team right now, which is definitely a different look than 6-6 as we're sitting right now. But here's the truth of the matter. The Arizona Cardinals needs to figure this out, and they need to figure it out fast. We got Highness saying, so out of that list, he says Corey Davis is my favorite. I like Corey Davis, man. I'm not going to lie. I think he could be a lot cheaper than Allen. So I definitely agree. Robinson, I completely agree with you there. So, yeah, that would be a really cool pickup. I would love to get Corey Davis, especially as a number 2. He's got some really good route running skills as well, but he's only really kind of shined this year. His other years haven't looked very well, so maybe we can get him on an awesome deal, but just really depends on cap space and what we're looking like, come off season and where everything lands. So we got Jace Walker saying, "Go Suns, go Cardinals." Yeah, shout out to the Phoenix Suns, guys. The Phoenix Suns are starting tomorrow preseason. They got 4 games, and then they start their regular season. So shout out to them. Hopefully they have a fantastic season, because we can definitely use it here as an Arizona Cardinal fan base. We got Isaiah Simmons saying, my favorite is Lamar Jackson. And I think you mean in terms of quarterback. Lamar Jackson is cool, man. I definitely have nothing bad to say about him. So let's keep on reading to the comments. We have Start Isaiah Simmons. That's commitment right there. You actually change your complete screen name to Start Isaiah Simmons. You got to love that. He teaches our young ones and leads. He sets up our games trying to field goals against the Seahawks due to his awareness. He does more than production. Okay, so I think you're referring to Larry Fitzgerald. Maybe somebody might have asked, is Larry Fitzgerald going to be like a big impact this game? Larry Fitzgerald, this part into his career, he's not going to give you the numbers that everybody once used to love Larry Fitzgerald for. Larry Fitzgerald is mainly for the reasons that we have Start Isaiah Simmons pretty much saying here. What he's good for is time management. He's great with awareness of time clocks. He's good at, I guess, not hyping up people, but really kind of teaching people and what they should do on the fly. So that's something I definitely love about Larry Fitzgerald. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, I completely agree with you here, Start Isaiah Simmons. Definitely. Guys, if you guys do not know, we are doing a live show right now as far as like phone calls. If you guys are interested in coming on the AZ Sports Fan here live, even if you're a New York Giants fan, I honestly don't mind, as long as you keep it clean. And then, we can have an awesome conversation. All you need to do is follow me on AZ Sports Fan on follow me on AZ Sports Fan on Instagram. You're going to see the same little logo. Send me a DM. Say, hey, I want to get on your channel. I'll send you a link, and all you need to do is get on here. So if you guys are interested in getting on, we started the stream with about 30 people. Now we're sitting with 81 people. So if you guys are just new here, this is a call-in show. We're just kind of waiting for people to DM me. I'll send you a link, and you can get onto the AZ Sports Fan here and drop some knowledge and how we can fix this Arizona Cardinal team, guys, because I think that's the bottom line and why we're all kind of struggling to figure out what's going on here. We got Akon in the house saying they need to get more of Keyshawn Johnson involved. Sheesh. Andy is a joke, and Kirk is nowhere to be seen when needed. Bro, yeah, dude, you're right, man. You're absolutely 100% right. I like Keyshawn Johnson. He made a really clutch play. Against the Rams, converting like a 4th and 12. That was awesome, man. That was really good clutch from him. If we could start seeing him a lot more, that would be cool. It just really depends on this this coaching staff. This coaching staff really needs to kind of get it together, because right now we're all in a situation where we're like, man, we got these pieces. Figure it out, Coach K. We need to figure this out, and we need to figure it out fast, because only 4 games left. There is not very much a lot. All right, let's keep on reading to the comments here. Let's see what everybody else has to say. We got Ricky here says, y'all are just poor coach. You guys have a yeah, no, and you're right. And that's funny because, as a New York Giants fan, I think you could even see that as well. And that's the crazy part about it all. You're hitting that right on the head, my friend. Being that we have the talent to succeed as an organization. What is holding us back is Kliff Kingsbury, and I cannot iterate that any more than I'm doing right now. Kliff Kingsbury needs to figure it out. He needs to do it, or we're just gonna look like a 6-10 team, which nobody wants to see that. All right, we do got somebody here. 1 second. We're getting some people to start following me here, so hopefully we can get a lot more people onto the AZ Sports Fan here on YouTube. This is a call-in show, guys. Follow me on Instagram. Send me a DM. Say, hey, I want to get on the show. I'll send you a link. Simple as that. But thank you so very much for that comment, Ricky. Appreciate you. Let's keep on reading to the comments. Now, guys, you guys also have the option to do super chats as well if you have a really fire comment or a hot take. We love hot takes here. Go ahead and make sure you do a super chat, and we can get your comment highlighted up here, and we can just basically talk about it. So keep that in mind as well. Let's keep on reading to the comments. Let's go Zach Attack. I can't wait to see Zane Gonzalez get out there. I'm going to have the biggest sigh of relief. Zane Gonzalez, man. I honestly can't even imagine to even think of Zane Gonzalez and how frustrated we all are with Zane Gonzalez. I'm not even going to lie to you here. We got a super chat, my friend. Thank you so very much, Albert Oliveto. Rivera, and I butchered that second part. I apologize, Albert. But he says, we keep on selling every game. Yeah, dude, you're right, man. We have every opportunity to win these games. We do. We absolutely 110% do. We have the talent. We're just kind of being crippled right now. We're being crippled by our head coach, and that's the frustrating part of it all, guys. That's what we're looking at. So I appreciate your super chat, my friend. Thank you so very much. It's going to a good cause. I can promise you that. We got Anthony saying Giants defense is going to feast on the Walmart Great Value Russell Wilson. That's hilarious. And that's the thing, man. Here's the truth of the matter. He's most likely a New York Giants fan. And let's be honest, they're feeling themselves right now. You know, they're on a streak. They're on a hot streak. So for me to say otherwise with our offense backing up, it's kind of hard to defend this Arizona Cardinals offense unless we come out guns blazing. And it needs to happen. And if it doesn't happen, then we're gonna keep getting this comparison. A lot of people are saying that, you know, Kyler Murray is the Walmart version of Russell Wilson. I don't like hearing it. I really don't. I hate people talking about my quarterback. But the truth of the matter here is if he's not doing anything on the field to separate himself from that label, we're going to keep hearing it time and time again. He's the only one that can stop it. Absolutely. All right, let's keep on reading through the comments here. We got Lonesome saying pain. Pre-bye week Cardinals felt like forever ago. You're right, man. Honestly, it felt like a different team. It felt like a completely different team. Yeah, man, we were flying high at one point. It seemed like everything was opposite. It seemed like the Arizona Cardinals were flying high in the beginning, and now we're kind of declining. And then the Giants started off low, and now they're kind of, you know, feeling themselves, and they're starting to get this high on them right now. So that's just the way of football, man. We have 16 games, and we got to make sure that that everything gets going here. All right, let's keep on reading to the comments here. Roy, the viewer, saying there are always flags against us sometimes. I feel like the refs do it on purpose. Yeah, I mean, there's some crucial moments that happen for the Arizona Cardinals in terms of flags go, but we can't always depend on, you know, the flags. You know what I mean? We need to make sure that our offense gets going. That's the number one thing. I agree with you, though. I'm not saying you're lying here. I do think that there is sometimes some things that are called on the Cardinals where I'm like, that's not right. But there's also things on the opposite side too, where the opposite team gets, you know, calls on, you know, in favor of the Cardinals, and then we're happy. So it's kind of like you take it or you leave it. But here's the truth of the matter here, guys. Cardinals need to figure it out. That's it. That's it. All right, let's keep on reading to the comments. We have Jace Walker in the house saying, I honestly have no idea what happened to us. We were doing so good and then randomly starting not so good. Well, we have the answer, man. Everybody knows the answer. The answer is that Kliff Kingsbury can adjust. That's the answer right there. The defenses, everybody's doing the same defense against Arizona Cardinals and Kyler Murray. And Kliff Kingsbury cannot adjust to what they're doing. That's the answer right there. The book has been played out. There's only so much things that we can do as an Arizona Cardinal team. We can't do the same things week in and week out. We can't. This is a copycat league. If there's a team that beats the Arizona Cardinals and you have them next on your, you know, schedule, the first thing I would do as a scout, as a coordinator, is I would look at that game. Even if that game is 3-4 weeks ago, I would say, how did the Lions beat the Arizona Cardinals high-flying offense? Okay. They did this. Okay, they did that. Let me see if I can implement that. That's what's going on here. And it doesn't take a rocket science. It doesn't take a super genius to figure out like why Kliff Kingsbury can't do it. I don't understand why Kliff Kingsbury cannot figure out what we need to do. That's the frustrating part of it all, guys. But no, I agree with you, Jace. It's weird. We're super hot and now we're cold. That's just football, though, I guess. I don't know. We got Ryan saying, let P2 walk. He's going to want a big contract. He's terrible on one-on-one defenders when there's no safety help. Yeah, let's ask that. That's a great question. Thank you so much, Ryan, for bringing that information up. Guys, here's a question for you guys. Patrick Peterson. Where are we standing with Patrick Peterson? What do you guys want? Do you want him on a franchise tag? Would you like him to get maybe on a 2-year deal? Do you want to let him walk? Put it on the comments below here, guys. I will go ahead and highlight your comments if I can see it. But that's the question that I have for you guys. Patrick Peterson, what do you think Patrick Peterson What's going to happen this offseason? That's a really good storyline that we need to figure out what's happening. We got Diego V saying 1 year deal for Pat B. Okay, so coming like a franchise tag. Okay, I could definitely see that. We have Hamza saying keep P2 for 1 more year. All right, and then we have Nick L saying let him walk. Get him out of the organization is what he's saying. Okay, I respect that, my friend. Definitely respect that. We have Zach Attack TV, 1 year deal, and we'll see where we go from there. Love it, love it. We got Rudy saying P2 is done. Man, let's be honest, he's been wanting out of the Cardinals organization for the past 2 or 3 years. He's been wanting a trade. This is his moment, man. This is his moment to kind of leaving and go to a contending team if that's what he wants. But let's be honest, guys. If he does end up walking, we're going to be hurting, man. Although he gets burnt a lot, like burnt toast, although he gets burnt a lot, not having him out there is going to be a big deal. And we need to figure out who we need to get in the draft or maybe free agency. We still have Robert Alford for 1 more year, but who even knows what's going to happen with him, being that he was hurt for 2 years straight. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's keep on reading the comments here. We got Jordan P in the house saying 2 year deal. We need his leadership, and 2nd year we can make him into a quarterback number 2 and have him as a number 2, very good number 2. Okay, that's fair. We got another super chat in the house. We got Flash Gamer Puval. $5 donation. I'll give you a quick dab, my friend. Thank you so very much. Put Pat P with Prince and Buda Baker. Man, I am actually very surprised that we're not seeing Prince Amukamara. 110% super surprised. I don't know what the deal is. I really don't. But here's the truth of the matter. We're rolling with we're rolling with Jonathan. Why can't I think of his name right now? The guy that came from the cut from the Texans, Jonathan Joseph. Wow, Jonathan Joseph, Jerry Kirkpatrick, Jerry Kirkpatrick, Byron Murphy, and P2. That's what we're rolling with. Thank you so very much, man. That's a really good suggestion, my friend. I'll give you a quick dab. I appreciate you, my friend. We got another $5 donation, bro. You guys are coming in clutch. Albert again saying Peterson is leading our team in interceptions. Yeah, and seeing that's a good thing. I love the fact that everybody has a different opinion, and I think that's the beauty of having this channel here is that you guys could have a bomb fire point. You know what I mean? So that's the truth of the matter here, guys. I love it. So we have Albert basically backing Patrick Peterson, say he's leading our team in interceptions. Maybe a 1 year deal. I personally want a 1 year deal for Patrick Peterson because if we let him go like this, I feel like we're going to hurt a lot more him not being there than him being there, if that makes sense. So I'm on the board with give him maybe like a franchise tag. Now, I did get 2 people reach out to me in terms of trying to get onto the show. I believe one of the screen names was TV545. So if you were here, I sent you a link. And the other one is a picture of Isaiah Simmons and DeAndre Hopkins looking at each other doing that like karate move. If that is your screen name, guys, I just sent you a link on your DMs on Instagram. Please go to Instagram, click on that link, and then get onto the stream so I can get you onto the stream. Those are the 2 people that we're waiting on right now. We got Diego V saying, what channel y'all going to watch the Cardinals game on? I think it's going to be on Fox 10 personally. Well, Fox 10 is what it is in Arizona. I think it's going to be on Fox. I'll put it on a tweet if it's not, but most of the time it's on Fox. It's going to be one of the earlier games, so we're going to be looking at around like 11 a.m. AZ time. So I just really hope the Arizona Cardinals can get going for sure. One thing that we need to make sure we need to do is make sure that we get Chase Edmonds going, man. Chase Edmonds has monster games against New York and just being in MetLife in general. We need to make sure that we get Chase Edmonds going. That's number one thing. That is the number one thing. Jordan P saying Giants fans are delusional. Here's the thing, man. The Giants fans are feeling themselves right now, and that's just kind of the unfortunate part. Another super chat in the house. Flash Gamer Puval again. $5 donation, bro. Let me give you 2 dabs because that's two donations from you, man. Thank you so much. He says Kyler's struggling ever since he got injured, but on the main note, Patrick Peterson and Prince needs to be on the same field. That would be a huge upgrade. I love the idea of maybe putting Prince and Amukamara in. I have no issue with it. I don't know why this Cardinal organization thinks that Dre Kirkpatrick is a better option. We brought Jonathan Joseph in fairly quickly, so I don't know why, you know, Prince Amukamara is not really in contention of getting elevated over to like the 53-man roster. I don't understand it at all. But thank you so very much for that $5 donation, my friend. You rock. And we're waiting for these guys here. I mean, I sent them the link and they saw it, because I can see it here that they saw it, but I don't know if they want to actually get on or not. So the phone line's open for you guys. Phone line is open. All you need to do is add me on Instagram, send me a DM and say, hey man, I want to get on the AZ Sports Fan channel. Can you hook me up? I will send you a DM and give you a link. That's all. Simple as that. So just keep that in mind if you guys are interested in doing that. I appreciate you guys. All right, let's go ahead and thank you again, Flash Gamer. Appreciate you, my friend. All right, we got another Albert, bro. What is going on right now? Another super chat. That's 3 dabs, my friend. 2 and 3. Thank you so very much, man. He says we also need to use Strevler in there as well. Honestly, having 2 people on the field that can throw and run could be great and open up the offense a lot. So yeah, let me talk about this a little bit here. Yeah, Chris Strevler, man. First, we saw Chris Strevler in the beginning a lot. We saw Chris Strevler a lot, but it was weird because like he stopped showing up. I don't know if it's because Kyler Murray didn't like to be taken out of the games. I don't know if it was too obvious that when Chris Strevler was going to be on the field, it was going to be a run more times than not, a quarterback sneak more times than not. So I don't know. I don't know why they decided to take Chris Strevler off and not use them a little bit more. I don't know, man. Well, we're seeing Taysom Hill from the Saints, man. He's having some success with the Saints right now. I don't know. I don't think it matters who is the quarterback with the Saints right now. They're rolling high right now. But we also got to give it to Sean Payton, man. That is a head coach. That is a very good head coach in Sean Payton. I can only hope and dream that one day we would be getting a head coach like Sean Payton. That would be awesome. We have someone having a hard time getting on. Oh, man, that's not good. Okay, yeah, I think people might be having a hard time getting on. I apologize, guys. Let's take a look here. Let's read a couple different comments here. But thank you so much, Albert. Appreciate you again for the super chat. It means the world to me, my friend. All right, let's keep on reading to the comments. We have Goat Family. What are your thoughts on Christian Kirk? So I've actually talked a lot about Christian Kirk. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'll reiterate it, if that's the right word. I like Christian Kirk as a person. I do not think Christian Kirk is a number 2 wide receiver, and I've said this before the season started, before the draft started, because I was so gung-ho about getting CeeDee Lamb. So gung-ho. If you ask anybody here who was with this channel last year, I put 2 or 3 videos about these are the reasons why the Arizona Cardinals should get CeeDee Lamb. And even after we got DeAndre Hopkins, I was still on the board of a let's get CeeDee Lamb trade. Because to me, CeeDee Lamb is a generational talent. Now, right now, his numbers might be a little skewed, but let's be honest, the Cowboys are having a terrible season right now with Dak Prescott hurt. They're having their own shambles, but I honestly do feel in my deepness of hearts that CeeDee Lamb is going to be a great wide receiver. Maybe not this year, maybe not next year, but during a year or 2 from now, you're going to hear CeeDee Lamb being one of the top wide receivers out there. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Then I'm wrong. Then I guess I'm glad. Then we should all be glad, I guess. But I was in gung-ho with getting CeeDee Lamb. And that's one of the, I guess, to answer your question, Goat Family, I'm not sold on Christian Kirk. I'm not. He could be a solid number 3 wide receiver. A number 2, nah. He ain't for me, man. Honestly, his consistency isn't there. His physicality isn't there in order for him to be a number 2. Like, me considered him to be a number 2 wide receiver. Now, right now, he's a number 2 wide receiver, the Cardinals. So him being a number 2 and me, like, I guess, is he a number 2 or is he not a number 2? It's 2 different things. Right now, he obviously is a number 2, but I don't see him as it. Not impressed with him. We got Highness saying Justin Jefferson stole Rookie of the Year from CeeDee Lamb. Well, think of it this way, man. Justin Jefferson's they're having a very good year. the Vikings are having a fantastic year right now. They started off terrible, and right now they're going on this hot streak. Now they're into the playoffs. Now they took our seventh seed spot for the playoffs, and if they continue to take this trend going on, 100% Justin Jefferson will take that Rookie of the Year over CeeDee Lamb. 100%. Media, everybody wants to get the winning organization. Everybody wants to get the shiny new toy to give them that award. Nobody wants to give it to CeeDee Lamb. The Cowboys are terrible right now. Why would they even consider it? But I still do think CeeDee Lamb is a very, very good wide receiver for years to come. Let's keep on reading to the comments below here. Oh, Albert, my guy, what is going on right now? Maybe we should keep this stream on for another 30 minutes because Albert has just got me in a mood right now to talk about some Arizona Cardinals. Bro, you rock, man. Thank you so very much, man. I don't even know how many dabs I can give you at this point. I'm just going to keep doing this. I appreciate you, Albert. My friend, thank you so very much. It means the world again. He says, I feel like Gardick has been doing really good, too. I would be more excited to have Larry Fitzgerald back, too, if he's doing a little better. Yeah, man, I agree with you 110%. I think, Albert, you got us another 30 minutes on the stream because you have been awfully generous today. Now, you don't have to keep super chatting in, man, but, man, you rock. Let me just tell you that right now. I appreciate you tremendously. Now, let me talk a little bit about Gardick. I love Gardick. I really do like Gardick. I love his sack dance. Whenever he gets this little thing going on. Love it. It's awesome. I want him to get a little bit more success, but he just needs to get the opportunity. We'll see what happens with him. Definitely. I'm happy Larry Fitzgerald's back too, personally. Larry Fitzgerald is the GOAT. Larry Fitzgerald is always going to be Larry Legend in my eyes. I don't care if he has 300 yards on the season. Larry Fitzgerald's going to be the GOAT. Now, next year, hopefully we don't pay him $11 million because we can definitely use that and allocate it to a different part of our team. And I would be up and board with signing Larry Fitzgerald back, but maybe not for $11 million. It's kind of a little too rich for my blood right now. But Albert, thank you so very much. Appreciate you, my friend. Wow, that's awesome. We got Nick L with another super chat, bro. Let me give you a quick dab saying Isabella is trash. I can't disagree with you, man. I can't. I've seen a good amount of Isabella right now, and I'm just not impressed. Not impressed at all, man. But yeah, not impressed with Isabella. He just looks too scared. He doesn't look physical enough. He looks like he's okay with the cornerback beating him all the time. There's no competitiveness in this region every time you look at him. And when the ball's thrown, he's like makes very minimal effort to be his guy. It's really kind of frustrating, to be honest with you. So, all right, let's go ahead and keep on getting on real quick. I think we might have some people that are trying to get on, but they might be having some issues getting on. If you guys are on the chat, what are you guys getting? Like what's the error you guys are getting? Definitely put it in the comments below here, guys. Let me know what you guys are getting as far as like error messages. But yeah, Nick L, I don't disagree with you at all, man. I do think Andy Isabella is definitely not the best pickup for the Arizona Cardinals for sure. All right, let's keep on reading to the comments here below. But yes, everybody, I want to see thank you, Albert. Put that on the chat below. Thank you, Albert. Put it on the chat below here. He just got us another 30 minutes of AZ Sports Fan here on YouTube for being just very generous, just in general. So thank you so very much, Albert. Hashtag Albert. If you guys can do that for me, that'd be awesome. But yeah, let's go ahead and keep reading to the comments here, man, because this is what's going to be truth of the matter here, man. The Arizona Cardinals needs to figure this out, and they need to figure it out fast. Let's keep on reading to the comments. We have, awesome. We're starting to get everybody coming up here. Awesome. Love it. Love it. Albert equals GOAT. Thank you, Albert. Love it. See, man, we show some love when the love is due for sure. All right. Perfect. Cardinal kid. Yeah. Heck yeah. Love it, guys. Love you guys. All right. Let's keep on reading to the comments here. We have Kingsbury just said that Gonzalez will stay the kicker for the rest of the season. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I never thought that Zane Gonzalez was going to get fired this year. It's not. I don't think it's going to happen. If he continues to struggle these next 4 games, then he can get fired maybe off season. He can probably get let go, but he's not going to go anywhere this season. So I know we're all trying to get a petition. We're all trying to hashtag fire Zane, but he's not going to leave the season. It's not going to happen. This organization is way too stubborn to do that. Oh, we have somebody in the house. Yeah, boy. Okay, perfect. We have somebody in the house. Now, I'm excited because this is supposed to be a call-in show, guys, and we got somebody right here. We got Lit Cardinal. Bro, can you hear me? I love the Christmas lights, by the way. Can you hear me?
Let me fix my mic real quick.
You're good, man. Take your time. I'll give you about 30 seconds. I'll bring you back, okay?
All right.
Awesome. Perfect. Yeah, so we'll bring it back here in about 30 seconds. Let him get situated here in his end. But yeah, man, I'm super stoked, guys. Super stoked about this game. I just want to win. I want Arizona Cardinals to come back. That's the thing. Love the jersey, man. Here, you gotta make sure you rock K1, man, because although he's struggling, we gotta make sure that he knows, man, we back him. We back him. That's the number one thing here. I think he might be ready. Lit Cardinal, are you there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly, man. How are you feeling?
I am feeling great. I'm actually super excited to get on the show.
Bro, I'm sorry. Don't mean to kind of cut you off, Lit Cardinal. I thank you so much. But Albert, hashtag thank you, Albert, just donated $49, $50 to the AZ Sports Fan here on YouTube. Wow, bro. Thank you so very much. If I had a bell, I would be ringing it. I'm going to keep this on here. Lit Cardinal, let me know what you think about this Arizona Cardinals versus Giants game. Go.
How
do you think it's going to go? Do you think we
Can
have
you hear me now? My mic kind of cut out. For this game against the Giants, I think we need to start off fast in offense, and we can't start things slow like how we've been starting our games off very slow.
I completely agree. So you think it's important to start off fast, right?
Yes, very.
Completely. Perfect, man. Who do you think is going to be an X factor for the Arizona Cardinals to get a win?
I would like to see Isaiah Simmons have a big game in this one. I think Isaiah Simmons is going to have a really big game. And on the offensive side, I think Murray's going to go off. I think so.
Hey, man, I would love it, man. It's been 3 games since we've been struggling. What do you think is going on with Murray? I mean, obviously, we know none of us know Murray, personally, obviously. But like in your personal opinion, do you think he's really hurt? Do you think it's Kliff Kingsbury like holding him back for these dumb play calls? What do you think it is, man?
I think, I have a couple of the Kingsbury's play calling, like his screens, like almost he's running too much of those short screens to Hopkins that are clearly not working, and his play calling's just not there, and he's not getting going against defenses, but good defenses. But as far as the shoulder injury that he had, I don't think that has anything to do with it anymore. Because I think that was a long time ago, and I think if it did have something to do with it, it would have already been over with and done.
Nice, man. Perfect. Awesome. I want to do one quick shout out here. We have my guy Kid Blue in the house, a big New York Giants fan, man. Thank you so very much for joining the stream. Awesome content creator too as well. So if you guys want to get his reaction or his thoughts and everything, make sure you subscribe to Kid Blue RB27. Great, awesome dude. He is in the stream. So let me ask you another question here, my friend, Lit Cardinal.
All right.
Let me ask you, what do you think the Arizona Cardinals are going to go? 4 games into the season, you think we'll go 2-2? We'll go 0-4, 4-0? What do you think in your personal opinion?
Personally, I think 3-1 for this next stretch. I think we would beat the Giants, the Eagles, the Niners, and possibly even 4-0 if we can beat the Rams.
The Rams. So I can only hope that the Rams sit all their starters on the last game because, they hopefully win the division at that point. Hopefully they have a big separation. Hopefully they sit everybody and we can just get an easy win because everybody would love that. But, that's way too nice for something to happen for the Cardinals. But
yeah.
Let me ask you one last question before I let you go, my friend. Kliff Kingsbury.
Okay.
Are you sold on Kliff Kingsbury?
I think we should really get an offensive coordinator to help him out, and if he doesn't, and even if with an offensive coordinator, if he doesn't step up his game, and then that's when we can find a new coach or look for a new one.
Okay. That's fair, man. Thank you so very much for your time. I would love to get you back on maybe a post game to give your initial reaction as to like if we win or we lose. So keep in touch on Instagram, my friend. Thank you so very much for being on the show, Lit Cardinal.
Okay, thank you.
Have a great night, okay? All right, perfect. Oh, so yeah, so Albert, good night. Thank you so very much for doing that. A big donation for you here. We do have another person that's going to be on the stream. Just one quick big shout out to Flash Gamer Puval again, another $10 donation. Let me just give you these quick dabs, my friend. This is for me. I think the Cardinals need to step up defensively because when Kyler's shoulder, we need to step up huge. King is in his second year, so I think it's King's because of his inexperience. I think it's 2-2. That's fair. Okay. So he thinks we're going to go 2-2. Completely fair. Now we do have another guest in the house. Is your name /K2886?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to go?
I actually put the link as my name.
Oh, gotcha. What do you want to go known by?
Just call me Giants fan.
Giants fan. Perfect, man. Well, thank you so much for getting on here. Bro, we're getting donations up the wazoo, and I'm so sorry it's like when you're happening. Albert just did a massive $100 donation right now. So I'm like beyond myself. So another quick shout out to Albert. #Albert on the chat below. So Giants fan, man, I love that we can get your perspective on this. Let me know what's going to happen in this game, man.
I think it's going to be a high-scoring game.
Okay, that's fair. Perfect. Do you think the Cardinals are not going to be able to do stuff against your defense?
Oh, they definitely will. If Colin Murray can get out of the pocket and start throwing it and get over the top with D-Hom, it's going to be a tough day for the Giants defense.
Right. Okay, perfect. So let's be honest. I think our defense is bad. So I would take your guys' defense in a heartbeat. Our defense breaks. It seems like we're kind of getting into a groove, but then we start breaking. Do you think, in your opinion, Daniel Jones will play? Have you guys heard of anything about Daniel Jones playing or not?
I don't think he's going to play.
You don't think he's going to play? Who's your quarterback right now?
Colt McCoy.
Colt McCoy. Oh, I forgot about that guy. How did he play against the Seahawks? I mean, I know you guys won, but how did he overall play?
Not okay if they're an interception.
Interception? Okay. Wow. Okay, so Cardinals might have a chance. So here's my opinion. I like DJ. I like Daniel Jones. Something about him, man. He reminds me so much of Eli Manning. I think it's his face. I don't know what it is, but what's your guys' overall reaction, or I guess overall thoughts on Daniel Jones as far as like being a Giants fan? Do you guys like him? Are you guys not sold? What's your guys' opinion on him?
He needs a number one receiver. That's what he definitely needs. He needs like a Kenny Galladay or something like that, but we ain't gonna get anything like that. We'll probably try to. I want Corey Davis personally because he's cheaper.
Oh yeah. Allen Robinson, I heard, might hit the open market too. He might be more expensive. I think Corey Davis will be your definitely cheapest option and a really good high upside with him. So that would be cool for you guys, man. I wish nothing but the best for you guys. Obviously not this game because the Cardinals started off hot, man. If you could just kind of put yourself in my shoes here as an Arizona Cardinal fan, we started off so hard, man. We were the darlings of the NFL. And now we're hitting the slide right now, and everybody does not know what's happening. We're all scratching our heads. We're all confused in this situation. I know you guys need a win as well because you guys are, what, a 3 or 4 game winning streak, right?
Yeah, 4.
4, perfect. Yeah,
about to hit 5.
Love it. I love the confidence, man. I'm not going to lie to you. Love the confidence, but I need the Cardinals to win this game, man. But I personally think, I don't know. I can't even give you my honest opinion, man. I'm actually scared. I'm not going to lie to you. Who's your X factor? Who's your best defensive player right now? That somebody that I don't know about that's not nationally, but that you guys have your eye on?
Leo. Or are you talking about your team?
No, I'm sorry. Your team. Your team.
Oh, Leo. Leonard Williams.
Oh, Leonard Williams. Oh, okay. I've heard a lot of people. I was actually on a YouTube, New York Giants YouTube channel yesterday. It was like the Hub. It was the YouTube channel here. Awesome guy. He was definitely telling me about Leonard Williams as well. So I'm definitely really scared about it. Definitely no problem. What about not Galladay? What's his name? Wayne Gallman. He's doing pretty good for you guys, right?
Yeah. I like how he runs. He's like Zeke. He never tries to take negative yardage. He fights for every single yard he tries to get. And I feel like he's gonna try to do what y'all did to us last year.
Chase Edmonds.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
tore us apart last year.
Dude, if I had an option, if I was Kliff Kingsbury and if I was, rich enough to make that amount of money, I would use Chase Edmonds, man. He does really good in New York teams, especially in MetLife. We'll see what happens. But, bro, Giants fan, thank you so very much for getting on here and giving us a little bit of a sneak peek as to, like, things that we need to look out for. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you.
Oh, no problem, man.
Have a good night, okay? All right, guys, perfect. Oh, Albert, my goodness. Let's go back on the Albert train real quick. We got a little glimpse of what, a perspective of the Giants fan. So thank you so very much, my friend. It means the world to me that you got on here and kind of talked a little bit of Giants because I'm super curious about it too. Never going to ever disrespect anybody's team. That's not who I am. Maybe in our division is different, but an organization like the Giants, I respect them. I liked Eli. I like Daniel Jones as well. Now, if somebody's going to sit to me, if you're going to, pick between Daniel Jones and Kyler Murray, I'm not going to say Daniel Jones is better than Kyler Murray. I just can't. I'm an Arizona Cardinal fan. I'm biased. But let's just talk about Albert here real quick. The MVP of the entire stream, this guy right here says, all right, this is my last one for sure. I want to help as much as I can, bro. Much love. Keep doing what you're doing. Hopefully this is good luck for the Arizona Cardinals. Rise up, Red Sea. Perfect, man. Thank you, man. It really means the world to me. I think he just bought me a jersey. Hopefully, maybe Isaiah Simmons. Maybe I don't know. I am moving too. I am moving to closer to the stadium, State Farm Stadium. So it's gonna help me with a lot of different things here on my end. I appreciate you, and it means the world to me. Thanks, Albert. I appreciate it. Let's keep on reading through the comments here. We have Ernesto saying, "Hola, familia. How you doing, man? Thank you so very much for getting on. I appreciate you." Let's get on here. Let's keep reading on to the comments here. This is wonderful, man. We got over 100 people in the house. That is amazing. We usually only get over 100 people when we're post reaction game. So this is amazing for a Friday night that everybody's tuning in here to the AZ Sports Fan here on YouTube. We got some love here from Judd Nelson saying, one more shout out to Albert. Hashtag Albert the GOAT. Give Albert 10 dabs. I got you, man. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me switch. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's amazing, bro. And actually, I think I got whiplash from all those dabs. But Albert, you are the real MVP, my friend. Thank you so very much, bro. I can't give you any more dabs, man. I think my neck's starting to hurt at this point. He says, "Yeah, get yourself a jersey. I have a lot, bro. Thank you so very much, man. Definitely means the world to me. Appreciate you." Oh, we have a Rams fan in the house. What? Rams fan in the house. Now, what do you think about Aaron Donald, dude? Aaron Donald's a beast. Not going to sit here and lie to you. Aaron Donald is a beast. Awesome guy. Yeah, I can't really say any more than that. He's a great person. Yes, if you guys can do me one big favor. I know a lot of people don't have the ability to do super chat. No problem. Don't mind that at all. But if you guys do me a biggest favor out there, drop a like on this video. It helps this channel get discovered. I'm trying to hit 5,000 subscribers. 5,000 subscribers by the end of this month or the season. So we have 4 games left to hit 5,000 subscribers. Can we do it? We'll see, right? We'll see what happens here. But if you guys can do me a favor and drop a like, just smash the like button until it turns blue. It helps out the channel get discovered and all that different stuff. So I really appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Let's keep on reading here onto the comments here. Oh, this is a good question. We have Eric here. As a Giants fan, I'm curious to know, is there anyone on the Giants offense you guys are worried about? That's a great question. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you, man. I haven't looked at a lot of Giants games. I've always respected Sterling Shepard's game. I like Golden Tate. So I can honestly think that whoever you guys have in the slot, which I think when I was speaking to the hub yesterday, he's saying that you guys kind of like go back and forth between Golden Tate and Sterling Shepard. I think they can have really good games. I really do think they can have really good games this game. Just because there's something about that speedy wide receiver, or not speedy, but the wide receiver that does a lot of drag routes or kind of crossing routes. it kind of gets the best out of the Arizona Cardinals. I think they're good. And also Slayton. Yeah, we have Brass Strangler here. Slayton. Yeah, I completely agree. Darius Slayton is definitely awesome as well. You guys have some really underrated wide receivers. In my personal opinion, Sterling Shepard, unfortunately, has been injured a lot. And I only know that because I've had him in fantasy football a couple of years. But I like him. He's really good. He's got some good hands. But Slayton is also a beast. I like what he can definitely do. Great question, though. All right, let's keep on reading onto the comments here. We got Roy, the viewer, saying, I hope Chandler Jones can come back. I know he's out for the season, but that would be nice if a surprise return happens. By the way, I just liked and subbed. Oh, perfect. Thank you so very much, Roy, the viewer. It means the world to me. We got a new subscriber. Yeah, boy, let's go. Thank you so very much. And yes, definitely drop a like. It helps the channel grow out. It gives the channel to those people that are diehard Cardinal fans but doesn't know this channel exists, if that makes sense. Because there's a lot of people that don't know exist out there, and it's cool, but this is like the stop shop, man. We can talk everything Arizona Cardinals here. We have a really good community so far, and I just can't wait to keep building it up to 5,000. Let's keep on reading to the comments here below. There's a lot, definitely a lot, so I apologize. We got another super, man. People coming in clutch today with these super chats. King Josh 4K, let's bounce back, go Suns. I love that, man. Yep, if you guys don't know already, the Suns are starting tomorrow, preseason, 4 games. It starts tomorrow, the very first preseason games tomorrow. And yep, they're going to start the regular season. Really exciting things happening, guys. So let me pitch this to you guys. Let's kind of go on a little different route here. Now, let me know if you guys are interested in this. And I'm talking to every single 88 of you guys here. Is there anybody out there that loves the Suns so much, or the Diamondbacks so much, or even the Coyotes so much, that you're willing to make videos about it? Not on a daily basis, but at least 3 to 4 times a week. That's a question for you guys. Is there anybody out there? Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because obviously the Arizona Sports Fan YouTube channel, I love everything Arizona sports. I do. I watch it all, but it's hard for me to balance my 40-hour job, my family life, my wife, in making videos. Now, I understand this channel kind of is driven towards the Arizona Cardinals. Now, that's probably 100% my fault because my number one sport is Arizona Cardinals. Number one sport. I love them. I love Diamondbacks. I love Suns. I love Coyotes too. But my number one is football. And that's why this channel took this direction. But what I want to do, and this is going to be for you, like this is like a sneak peek for you guys. If anybody's interested in making videos for a specific team in the Arizona sports world, just kind of how I started at one point. I started with the phone in my hand, and my videos were super shaky. That's how I started. If anybody's willing to take the struggle to start on YouTube, to talk about the Diamondbacks, to talk about the Suns, to talk about the Arizona Coyotes, and you want to reach out to me, what we can do is we can start collaborating, man. That's what we can start doing. We can get you on the show. We can get you some traction. We can kind of get you as a regular personality onto the AZ Sports Fan. You would be a sister, or sorry, you would be a brother channel to the Arizona Sports Fan. Does that make sense? So we can get you on here, but you have your own channel. So you would have your own channel based on the Suns, based on the Diamondbacks, based on the Coyotes. But I need the consistency. That's the only thing I ask. Obviously, we're not doing it for money. Eventually, once we get to the level of Arizona sports, radio station, sponsorships and all that different stuff, we'll get to that level. But I want to make a community with 3 people. I want a Suns guy, I want a Diamondbacks guy, and I want a Coyotes guy. If there's one out there. If there's not, then we'll wait. But I know it's easier to find a Diamondbacks guy. I know it's easier to find a Suns guy. If you guys are interested in something like that, please reach out to me on Instagram. The information is right here. Reach out to me on Instagram and say, hey, I want to be the Diamondbacks guy. Hey, I want to be the Suns guy. Show me that you can make a channel, and show me that you can get a telephone and record yourself and talk about what's happening. Talk about what's going on, breaking news, and be consistent with all that channel. then we can get you on here. I can get you a brother. We can get you as like a brother channel to this Arizona Sports YouTube page. Does that make sense? Then I can get you on here on the regular. I can get you on here and talking about hockey. I can get you here and talking about baseball. So we'll have live streams, but we'll have live streams specifically for the Suns. We'll have live streams specifically for the Diamondbacks. We're trying to take over the Arizona sports community, guys. And I just need a little help. That's all I need. And I think I need 3 dependable people. Now, they got to be dependable people. Now, the reason why I say that is because we can't have a person that's only going to post like one time. We can't. But if somebody's interested, please reach out to me on Instagram. All my information is on here, the little scrolling bar. Reach out to me on there saying, hey, I'm super interested in being a Diamondbacks guy, Suns guy, Coyotes guy. I'll start posting content. You got to show your face too. That's one of the requirements. And over 18, I prefer over 18 just because, you know, the school and all that different stuff, you can kind of balance your school life and work life and all that different stuff. So if you guys are interested, definitely let me know. Sorry, I went off on a little tangent, but let's keep on reading to the comments here. We got another Albert, bro, Albert. Man, I would love to do that, but I'm only 16. Hey, Albert, but here's the thing. If you're passionate, Albert, let me be the first to tell you. And it's not because you're super chatting all night. It's not because of that. But if you're passionate and you're 16, you're 17 years old, I do not care that I wouldn't, what's the word here? I don't mind giving an extension and a handout to be like, hey, you need help starting up? I got you, man. What we can do is we can start doing regularly, maybe like Zoom meetings, regularly meetings with all 4 of us. So we can be like, hey, what's going on with this? We want to do a live stream here. Can you make this live stream? We'll start up a Discord with each other. If you guys are interested in doing that, I don't care that you're 16. The only thing I care about is if you're able to post on a regular basis. I get being 16, you might be in high school, but you have a lot of time after high school, but I don't want to interfere with you graduating, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? That's number 1 priority. That's number 1 priority right there. So I love the passion. If you guys have a passion, I'm cool with it. I'm absolutely cool with it. But we need to have somebody that's dependable. And dependability means being able to post a video when breaking news happens. I don't care if you're sitting in your car. I don't care if you're at work and you're like, hey, I'm taking my break. I'm going to my car and I'm on my break. I'm going to make a video about, you know, the trade that happened with Chris Paul, the signing for Madison Bumgarner, the big trade acquisition from DeAndre Hopkins. I don't care if it takes that. As long as you're posting videos, I'm cool with it, man. I am absolutely cool with it. But I need the commitment from 3 people. 3 people. A hockey guy, a basketball guy, and a Diamondbacks guy. And then after that, we'll start building. Maybe we'll get more people on here. But that's the building blocks that we need to start from here on out. And then we'll take over the Arizona sports world community. Think about it, guys. We need to start thinking bigger. Because yes, 5,000 subs is the goal. Absolutely, it's the goal. But right now, I want to be on I want to be on billboards. I want to be like, subscribe to this. Listen to this podcast here. That's where my vision goes when I think of this channel. I want to be bigger than YouTube. And it's just going to take me a little bit to get there because I'm only one guy. If I can get a solid team around me, we'll be dynamite. We'll be dynamite. I just need those 2 people that's committed. But we do got another super chat in the house. What is going on? Mark Jackson saying, AZ Sports fan, check out WSC Will Sports Channel's post. It's a good one. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so very much. I definitely will. I'll look into it. Is he an Arizona, like a Arizona talker, or is it just like all sports? Definitely let me know, Mark, because I'm super curious. Okay, Brandon, what's up, dude? What's going on, my friend? It's been a while since I've seen you, man. I want to start an Arizona sports podcast. Dude, this is where it all starts, man. And that's the thing. I might have to link back up with you, man. I'll get you back up on Instagram. I know we had a communication. I've had you on here multiple different times. Yeah, I'll definitely go ahead and do that for sure. We'll communicate, man, but we need to be we need to be consistent. That's the thing. So I think what we would probably have to do if you did jump on, Brandon, is we probably would have to get you a different YouTube channel because I would hate to interfere with your gaming channel. But man, if you're interested, man, let's definitely get together, man. Let's see what we can go ahead and come up with, because that would be awesome, man. My thoughts are over here. Like I want to get bigger than Doug and Wolf show. I want to get bigger than Burns and Gambo. I want to get bigger than all these different sports, if that makes sense. And I think visually, this is where the world's going to right now, visually. People love it, man. People absolutely love it. All right, let's keep on reading to the comments here. Okay, Mark Jackson said he's here. Okay, perfect. So he says here. Okay, awesome, man. Good to know, man. Thank you so very much for giving that information. I'll definitely look into it. We got Texans fans saying, what do you guys think of Hopkins? Dude, I love Hopkins, man. Thank you. If you are a Texans fan, I'm sorry, bro, but yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for doing that thing. We got WSC Will Sport. Oh, is this the guy you're talking about? Mark Jackson? Right here, Will Sports. I'm a younger son, and I do Packers content. As a Packers fan, do you think you'll edge out the Vikings for the wild card slot? Bro, man, I hope so, man. I can definitely hope so, but I'll look into your channel, man. Shoot me an Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Shoot me a DM and say, hey, I'm the Will Sports channel. I probably won't be able to get to you tonight just because like this stream has gone a lot longer than I wanted it to. But you know, hashtag Albert, he went ahead and bought another 30 minutes on the stream. But if you guys are interested, man, definitely shoot me a DM on Twitter, on Instagram, anything like that. Say, hey, man, I'm dependable. I'm committed with it. Then we can definitely have tryouts. We can definitely have content and stuff like that. Although the Coyotes don't have a big following, but I would love to get somebody's perspective that is following them. Die hard, the draft, who did they pick up on the free agency, all this different stuff. That's exactly what I want. We got N Yokoyama. I would definitely listen to that. See, perfect. We already got our first subscriber if we got you back on here. So we got Albert saying, do you play video games? So what? Yeah. So I usually play. I love sports games, so Madden is definitely something that I play a lot. PS4 is something that is what I don't have the PS5 right now. I know BCAS boys got it, but I don't have the PS5, or I think he has it, but I don't. I didn't go on that crazy rush where everybody was, buying PS5s and stuff like that. But I eventually want to get one, but right now I'm rocking the PS4, and I love playing Madden games. So we got Mark Jackson saying, I'm a huge Coyotes fan. Yeah, I love the Coyotes too, Mark, but I think if we can get somebody that's passionate, and I mean passionate to the point where me, like Cardinals, man, I can breathe Cardinals. Like I can dream. It's weird sounding, but if I can get somebody that knows exactly what's happening, when the season's going to start, who they're playing next, who do they get free agency, who's some good pickups that they can get in the draft, all that's different stuff for the Coyotes. That's who I need. I need to get somebody like that so I can get that knowledge into the YouTube channel, so I can make you a brother company or a brother channel to this Arizona sports world, because eventually I want to take over. That's what I want to do. I want Arizona sports to take over. And I think eventually we will once we get our personalities down. We got Bass Struggle. I live in Washington. You ever come to Seattle for Cardinals game? No, bro. I have my uncle lives in Washington. He lives in Port Orchard, which is I'm pretty sure if you're from Washington, you probably know what it is, but it's a kind of a little city on the other side of Seattle. You have to take a ferry over there. I love Washington, man. I've never been to a Seattle Seahawks game because I know they're really, really expensive. But eventually, I do want to go to. I know it's not called CenturyLink anymore, but I do want to go to the Seahawks field because that would be pretty awesome to do. Definitely something like that. King Josh, I'm more passionate about a podcast. Yeah, man. So here's the thing. Podcast, getting on YouTube, it's all kind of the same thing. I know a lot of people don't like to see show their face. It's really your preference, but we'll get to that level. We'll get to that level, guys. But man, we've definitely went over our 30 minutes. Albert was a real MVP. We also got King Josh 4K donating. We got a lot of people donating today. Mark Jackson donated. Everybody went ham today. I appreciate every single one of you guys. If anybody's interested at the least bit of talking some Arizona sports, DM me on Instagram or even on Twitter. If you don't have Instagram but you have Twitter, all the information should be here on the bottom. And say, hey, man, I'm interested. I would love to do something like that. Let me know, man. We can definitely go ahead and make something work. Building off this platform that I have here. I mean, granted, I don't have a lot of subscribers, but I think I'm probably the biggest Arizona sports community in YouTube. And all I need to do is make sure we build off of it. Because every once in a while we get comments saying, hey, you're an Arizona sports fan, but all you do is talk about Cardinals. Yeah, it's true. You're right. I'm guilty in doing that. But here's the thing. I juggle with 40, a 40 hour job, my family, and then I have my videos that sometimes takes 2 hours out of my life. So I love doing what I do, but it's hard to do every single sport. Let me just be the honest here. So let me know here, guys, Instagram, Twitter, any of that stuff. I am definitely open for it. So yeah, guys, let me know what your guys' predictions. Before we let you guys go, predictions right now, Arizona Cardinals versus the New York Giants, predictions on the chat here below, and we can go ahead and take it from there on out. Ernesto saying, huge fan of the Suns. Perfect, man. Yeah. So, I mean, if you're a candidate, if you're dependable, definitely go ahead and put, follow me on Instagram, shoot me a DM and tell me that you want to be a part of this channel. So, all right, go ahead and put some predictions on here, and we're going to go ahead and end the stream here today, guys. Thank you so very much, every single one of you guys, for joining today. It has been a pleasure to talk to every single one of you guys. Albert, again, big shout out to you, my friend, because you basically bought 30 minutes of an extra time of just kind of talking. It means the world. I probably will see you guys on Sunday. I'll take tomorrow off. I'll see you guys on Sunday. We'll have a post-game reaction, and we'll also have a live at night as well. Win or loss, we will have some time for the Arizona Cardinal talk, guys. All right, that's all I got for this episode, guys. Thank you so very much for watching, and I am out. Thank you so very much.